take a look and ask yourself, what are the differences between these three sentences? Hello and welcome to the video. I am speaking more seriously because this topic is very important. Just kidding. But it is very important. What I'm talking about in this video is the difference between get and be. I know that sounds kind of general, but when we look at the examples, you will see what I'm talking about. Let's take a look at the examples. When we look up get, right, we get lots and lots of different uses, right? And you might be wondering, oh my God, this is crazy. I'm never going to learn this. But you can if you take it step by step, little by little. You don't try to learn everything at once. My point is, this word has a lot of uses. The meaning that we are interested in for this video is this one, number 3, to enter or reach a specified state or condition, to become. We have many examples, but we're going to look at some examples in another document. Okay, so let's look at the examples here. First, I'm just going to introduce them. While we are looking at these examples, I want you to take a look and ask yourself, what are the differences between these three sentences? I get angry. I am getting angry. I am angry. I got very stressed. I was very stressed yesterday. I got happy yesterday. I was happy yesterday. All right, so you might be wondering, what are the differences? That's what we're going to look at. So let's look at some general differences between get and be. Get refers to the moment when your state changes. So take a look at my hands. Let's imagine that yesterday you were feeling good, but then something bad happened. Your friend punched you in the stomach and you didn't like it. So at that moment, you got mad, all right? You were calm, you were feeling good, you were happy, let's say. Your friend punches you in the stomach and then you get mad. You get angry. Get refers to this moment where your state changes. Now, be refers to you are already in that state. Okay, so get focuses on the change. Be, it just focuses on the fact that you are in that state. So one more time, the example. You are happy, you're okay, and then your friend punches you in the stomach. You get angry. Now you are angry. Okay, so the main difference is this, and I'm going to put it here again. Get refers to a moment. Be does not refer to a specific moment. What does that mean? We're going to look at these examples one more time, and I'm going to explain what I mean by this. Let's look at the differences between these sentences. All right, so let's look at the differences. First example, I got very stressed yesterday, and I was very stressed yesterday. Now, same exact sentence. The only thing that changes is here we have got in the past, get in the past tense, and the verb to be in the past tense. So got and was is the only thing that changes. All right, now what changes as far as the meaning? When we say I got very stressed, what actually I'm referring to is the moment that I got stressed. What I might ask is, what happened? What happened that made you get stressed? All right, so the implication here is kind of because, I got very stressed yesterday, something happened. Something must have happened that made you get stressed. All right, so I might ask, what happened? It is a clue. Simply by listening to this word get, I have a clue as a native speaker. I can understand, okay, that means maybe something happened to him that made him get stressed. I was very stressed yesterday. For me, it doesn't have that exact same meaning. I might ask him, why? Why were you? If my friend, for example, is telling me this, I might ask my friend, why were you stressed? This very small difference is this difference is very subtle. But here we're more just focused on the state that he was in. We're not really talking about the thing that made him feel this way. Okay? It's not a hard and cold rule, but it's just very small and subtle clues that tell us how the person is thinking about what they are saying. The second one tells me that they were just thinking about the state that they were in yesterday, right? Not so much about what happened that made them get in that state. Maybe they just were in that state for no reason. Nothing really happened that made them get stressed yesterday. But just maybe they woke up on the wrong side of the bed. So yes, more focus on just the state. I got very stressed yesterday. What do you think? What is the focus on? Yeah, the focus would be more focus on the thing that happened. Definitely compared to this one, there's more focus on the thing that happened, simply by changing the verb to be to get, okay? Now let's add some context, all right? I got very stressed yesterday. This could be followed, when my boss called me and said I had to work overtime the next day. All right? So this could have been the thing that made him feel stressed or made him get stressed, right? Maybe he was calm, feeling good, and then his boss calls him, tells him that he has to work the next day, overtime, and he gets stressed. That's it for that first example. Now, let's take a look at more examples. I get angry, I am getting angry, and I am angry. I'll make this a bit shorter. Again, I am angry. It's more focused just on the state. More focused on the state. I am angry. When, what happened, I don't know, but you were angry. It's just a fact. I get angry. Again, it's the change. But here it's the present simple. We're talking about just a fact that for me, it's maybe very easy to get angry. That I can make this transition from calm to angry very quickly. And this is true for some people. Some people are always calm and it's very difficult to get them angry. But for other people, it's very easy. There's traffic, they get angry. There's something happens that they didn't want it to happen, they get angry. And other people, it's harder for them to get angry. There's traffic, but they're not angry. They're not getting angry. Okay? So again, get angry talks about the change. This example here, it's more about just in general, an angry person, right? Angry person who gets angry easily. What about I am getting angry? So far, we've only looked at this kind of motion, right? With get angry or I got angry in the past. But I am getting angry is more about the process. It is happening right now, right? So maybe I'm calm, but right now I'm getting angry. The change is happening and I'm going from the calm state to another, and now I'm angry. Okay? Sorry I had to get angry at you. So yes, getting angry. And if you ever see it in the continuous, we're in the process. This change is happening right now. Okay? It works better with some adjectives than with others, though. Some situations, if we apply logic, it doesn't really make sense. All right? Other examples where it does make sense, I'll share with you right now. For example, it is getting hot, right? There's a gradual process, it's changing. It is getting hot. My friend is getting drunk. Here, we could say getting drunk, right? He's getting drunk. Or actually more common though, would be my friend is starting to get drunk. This is a different topic though, and it has more to do with the continuous present. For now, let's just continue with these kinds of examples. It is getting hot. It is getting cold, right? So it makes sense for any process that is kind of gradual, where it doesn't just happen, boom, at once. Because if, for example, something happens very quickly, like my friend punches me in the stomach, really quickly I get angry. I'm not getting angry, I get angry really quickly. But let's say someone keeps saying things to me that I don't like, and it doesn't get me angry all at once. Little by little though, I'm starting to get angry, or I'm getting angry. Okay, so this is more about a gradual process. Let's look at some situations where it wouldn't make sense to use I am getting or he is getting angry. So let's look at the two situations where maybe this form I am getting or it is getting would not make sense. That would be for a sudden change in state. I'll give you the first situation. A car crashes into a wall. Which one do you think makes more sense? The car was getting damaged in the car crash, or the car got damaged in the car crash? Well, really, a car crash happens quickly, right? So it doesn't really make a lot of sense to zoom in and talk about the car was getting damaged in the car crash. It happens really quickly, and really quickly it goes from one state, which was in perfect condition, to damaged very quickly. So in this case, I don't see the logic in using this first form because it just happens very quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna put an X here. Maybe the only way I can see a sentence like this working is maybe there was a slow motion video, and little by little in the video we see that the car was getting damaged or getting crushed. But other than that, I don't see a logical reason why someone would say that sentence. Now let's look at situation number 2. Again, let's imagine a 5-year-old kid and he gets a surprise gift. So his parents have it, the gift, behind their back, and they show it very quickly. Now you tell me, what do you think makes more sense? The kid was getting excited in that moment, or the kid got excited? Again, it happens quickly, right? As soon as the kid sees the gift, he's going to get excited, right? Maybe he was calm. As soon as he sees the gift, he's going to get excited. All right, so in that case, again, I don't see this sentence working. Okay? So these are just some situations where it doesn't make sense. And I'll make another video on this to practice with this idea a little bit more. Now, the last two sentences. I got happy yesterday. I was happy yesterday. I think you're getting it now. I was happy yesterday just focuses on the state. And I got happy yesterday focuses more on the moment. Here, I think we need some kind of context for this to work. I don't think this sentence looks good just by itself. I got happy yesterday. We need a little bit more context. So let's add that context. I got happy yesterday when I found out that a new season of Game of Thrones was coming out. Okay, now it makes a little bit more sense and it has more context it works better. Okay, so I hope that this was useful, and I hope it cleared this up a little bit more for you. Don't feel bad if it's not 100%. Okay, the use of get, as I said, has many different uses. Now we probably should talk about why this is important. Knowing this difference allows you to talk about different parts of the emotional process. What I mean by that is, if you know this difference, then you can talk specifically about the moment that something happened and you got angry, you changed states. Or you can know that maybe you don't care about what happened and you just want to talk about how you felt. Well, then in that case, you probably would use the verb to be. Right? I was angry. Okay? And this difference allows you to be more precise and to say exactly what you want to say. And then also, when you listen to someone else talk, you know and you have a better idea of what they are talking about. All right, so I hope this was useful. Now, the last thing I have for you to do is, what do you think should go in this blank and why? If my brother breaks my phone, I am going to very angry. You tell me what you think in the comments and explain why. All right? There might be more than one answer that is correct. And I just want to share this. Many students have the mindset of everything has to be right or wrong, right or wrong. But I would like you to also add to that mindset another one, and that is, what changes when you change a word? What changes when you change the tense? How does the meaning change? It's not always about right or wrong. Many times it's also about the change in meaning when you change something. They're both correct, but the meaning changes. And you should be asking yourself, how does the meaning change? All right, so with that said, I'll end the video for today. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.